So this is the main page for the project which I have made, which is the Epitomia, and its tagline is "Learn from anywhere, anytime." So this is the login page for the users who have already been a part of the group, and we would be just starting the demo with the sign up thing because we would be seeing the account creation as well. So before doing that, you just look into my mail which I will be using for the registration, so that it's a proof that I don't have any pre-received mails for that. And I'll be refreshing this page, and there's nothing. Like, I have cleared the every mails right now. I've deleted every mail. So now we'll be doing the sign up procedure afresh. I'll be putting my first name and the full name for this, and my email address for which I'll be using for the registration. And any random 10-digit number is fine, but yeah, should should follow the constraints which I mentioned above, which is do not include any country or area codes like +91 or 080 or 022 and 00 etc. kind of codes, because we are just like doing check of one condition which is 10-digit numbers. So, and then here is the like alert which we have got for the successful registration and like successful sign up which we have done, and the verification mail is sent on the mail which we have entered. There are several other conditions as well which you are checking, like if the mail is invalid or it's not in proper format, then there are separate like alerts which should be raised, and it's not like if the details are not correct, then the verification won't be successful. This is the like mail which we will be receiving, the alert which we will be receiving. Also, since we are sending the mails through SMTP, so it's possible that sometimes the mails land up in the spam folder. So it's always necessary to check them. And in case if both the things, like you are not receiving it in your inbox or spam or anything, then you can just mail out the mail address which is mentioned below. So we'll be just continuing with the verification process. And then now we'll be checking with the verification mail here in the mail. As we can see that in promotions which we have received the mail, and here both the procedures are given, like for the verification and for the credentials, both the processes are there. So we would be checking both of them. Before that, you'd also check whether we can like log in before verification, because that is mandatory part for the thing. Otherwise, yeah, many requests would be sent unnecessarily. So you'd be checking whether the accounts are verified first. If not, then you'd be just directly deleting them. Otherwise, you'd be allowing the login and give them permissions. Absolutely. So we'd be copying the account credentials first, and we'll check whether that condition is working or not. So this is the account thing, and you'll be clicking on login and you'll be checking. So here, like as we can see, again we have received the same alert like account not verified, and we have to actually do the verification first. So, uh, since this is working now, we can check on the verification procedure now. Yeah, so when we click on this button, then we are redirected to a verification link, which where the account is verified and activated. So this marks the like perfect or complete sign up of an account, new account, and then like we have to log in with the username and password which are provided in the same mail below. We have made the like username, which is the combination of your first name and the like any random 3-digit numbers, and the password to be like any random 7-digit number, 7 to 8 digit numbers. Here we have got an 8-digit number, so which we could change later. Like we'll be seeing the demo for that as well. So this is the alert which we got on successful login, and then you'll be proceeding with the account, how it looks. So This is the banner which appears for just 2 seconds, 2 to 3 seconds, which it appears, which is like comes before the login, and it will disappear after 3 to 2 seconds. And it happens automatically. You don't need to press any key or anything. Once it loads, like the page loads completely, then it will disappear automatically after 2 seconds. And this is the interface of the account, and here we have the full name of the user which they had entered during the sign up. Here is their username, and this is just like sample kind of text. Here we can add the like organization description if we have any. Currently we didn't add, so we have added the sample text. And on the left side of the thing, sorry, on the left side, first we have this is the profile picture, which is like default and which could be changed later upon. This is just for the like account creation. We have given the default profile picture as of now. Afterwards they can change if they want to. And this is the phone number which they had given. This is the email address which they had registered from. This is the personal website, which is the like common for every account, and basically the school website or institution website. This is their location which they are based in. This is obtained from their IP address and JSON. We are just like getting the data, location data tracking on the basis of that. And here on the right side we have upcoming meetings, and here like currently we only have like this whole section. It is like coded in such a way that it like shows the meeting only on Saturdays, and we have like kept the count to two. So here we have automatically generated these two meetings, which is first the test and the second one is the class lecture. What happens once the date reaches 14th of August, then the dates change automatically, and this would become August 21st, and this would move up, and a new meeting would be generated with like at for 28th August, which is like Saturday, next Saturday, and which is the next Saturday. And yeah, here we have a clock, and then we have the like uh, kind of a banner for COVID since it's going on. So it's necessary that we give students a COVID banner prevention so that they take care. Every time they log into the portal, they could have a look on it and they are reminded of such procedures. And here is the recent class summary, which is uploaded by the teacher itself. It's just like kind of PDF which she has to upload. Otherwise, everything else would be done automatically. This PDF only she has to change in the from her side of the account, and this would be updated here as well. So we are planning to change this to kind of a class summary separate section so that they could also see previous class summaries of like any particular date if they want to. This is just for the last class, and this is the announcements and update section. Here we have given like this is a separate section for the, like kind of major updates. If there's any exam or test or any results are going to be published, then this would be like one major announcement. If there's any, then this is the section. And here we have all the like minor kind of which is like comes in kind of these kind of things. Yeah, so they would disappear and they would appear, and those kind of things which we have implemented. And these are the minor announcements which would be there if any teachers want to publish. And then we have missed the right side of the part. So yeah, till here we saw. Now features is that there's a repository which is like currently we have linked it to Google Sheet, where they have class lectures or YouTube videos or any reference materials or anything. And this is the repository which is like custom thing. We are not responsible for this one. This is just connection to that. Assignments, where we like all the assignments and what the students have to do would be described there. There would be description and kind of marking strategy or rubric and assignment deadline and all those kind of things would be there. There will also be an option for submitting. There'll also be an option for submitting the assignments, and then we are working currently on the test parts. Upload is again for the assignments which they had to upload. Music section is for like for them to listen to music and all those kind of stuffs. And join meeting is again the section which is updated automatically from the teacher's side, where they have to enter their account password, like this current password which they have got, which they are using for this Epitomia account. And This is the secret code which you have would have seen here, which is mentioned here. Yeah, so this code basically here it is given for like for the testing purpose only. Otherwise, the teacher will be providing it on a personal basis for maintaining the security and all those kind of things. So like our password is in mail, so I could look for that. And the secret key is 109812. So here we'll be putting our Epitomia password, and here the secret key, and we'll be verifying our identity, and then it would like verify whether it's the actual student or otherwise. Yeah, so here as you can see that it was verified successfully, and it shows my name, like the account first name which I had given in the sign up, and this is the join meeting. So this part which it would be updated by the teacher alone, like it would link to the secret code which they are entering, like it would match with the meeting code and which all of that in the database, and it would be linking the students to that particular meeting itself. So this would be updated from the teacher side of the account as soon as she uploads. Here I currently have just put the meet.google.com, so it has just redirected me to that page. And now we'll be seeing logout button is like now a very basic button, and it would just log me out of the account. And we have password change account. We have the password change feature as well, where they could change their passwords. But first of all, they again have to do identity verification, because again, it's possible that these accounts are like open in some other kind of location. So we again have to like verify their identity before like proceeding with any sort of procedures ahead, because it's mandatory. Again, like here, the thing is that if your credentials go wrong, then you'll automatically be initiating a logout from the server side of the thing. So that, uh, yeah, it's possible that even the real user can enter their password or anything wrongly. But just to maintain the security and all those kind of things, we would just proceed to automatic logout. So here now we have got another alert that yeah, we have successfully verified your identity. So please proceed with the next step of giving your new password. Hmm. So here we have two columns which for the new password and confirm new password. Since it's also possible that many of them would just put a weak password or some kind of thing, so we have made it mandatory to follow some of the conditions, which is like it must contain at least one number and one uppercase, one lowercase, and it should have at least eight or more characters. These all conditions have to be maintained, satisfied. Otherwise, like we would not be permitting them to change it. So as soon as they start writing or they start typing their new password, then it would also consequently show which all conditions they are not satisfying and which all conditions are satisfied as well. This we have implemented using JavaScript, and yeah, as soon as like I have entered, I'm typing small a and those kind of stuff, so it has like passed that condition, and then I'm entering the capital letters, and since it's already eight, so it shows now I'm entering a special character and numbers. So yeah, again, if I enter something, then yeah, all the conditions are satisfied. Now we would be confirming our new password. Now, again here we have a condition that it should match with the above written password. Otherwise, it would show password not match. And here, yeah, so here we can see that it matches. Now we can submit, and yeah, so here I think it just happened because we just delayed with the thing. We have to be very quick for that process. So we'll be again doing that if possible. This time we would do it quickly so that nothing goes wrong this time. Yeah, so you'll be putting with the old credentials here to verify our identity. Identity is verified. Now we'll be putting our new password. Now it satisfies everything, and now we'll be confirming it, and we'll be submitting it. Yeah. So since previously we did not like we did a lot of like we changed the password and we all those kind of things, so it might have just inferred that we are not satisfying all the conditions. So now password has changed successfully and it has several instructions for us. And now at this point of time, it will again like automatically log us out. So as to check whether the new password is actually updated in the database or server which we are using. So we have to like log out. And now we have to use our new password, not the one which is given in mail. Because the mail one is just the numerical password. Now we have set an alphanumeric password for it. So now because we have got a success thing again, so now that means that we have successfully logged in. Now that means that password was changed successfully. Again, the same banner has appeared. Also, I forgot to mention earlier that this banner would only be valid or only be visible till the like 72, or which means like 1 minute or 12 seconds. Like once you're logged in from that part of the thing and till the end, till 1 minute 12 seconds, this banner would be valid. Otherwise, whenever you refresh, you will just see this page. You will see just this page would get reloaded. Otherwise, every time within 1 minute 12 seconds, if you refresh, then you'd see the banner also along with that. Now, yeah, now that our password is changed, since I had mentioned also in our submission that we could only allow them to change it every 30 days. Now that we have changed the password, so here we that like we have blocked their access to change the password now. So this whichever account here it's mentioned, it would automatically update. Like if tomorrow I log in and see, then it would just show me 29 days, and as so after 30 days it would show me zero. And like currently it's 7:38 here, so timing. So exactly like at 7:38 or 7:39, then this again the password change option would be enabled again and they can change. It's not mandatory again for them to change. It's just a personal choice if they want to. But yeah, since users can like extensively change it like every after every 1 day or so kind of things, that's why we have put these conditions here. Then we'll be moving for the assignment section now, which is the main section which we have implemented. So here, as we see that there's like a grading status and all those kind of things which we have mentioned. So here the thing is that once the student submits an assignment, then the status would be pending, and till the time it's pending, the student can edit and delete. Once the teacher locks the submission or kind of puts the marks or grades it, then student can edit or delete the assignment from his side. The buttons would be visible, but they would be disabled. He or she can't do it on his own. It's only by prior consent from the teacher. If he receives any, then he can edit and delete later on. So again, like here we have separate buttons for account and logout as well, because yeah, it will be convenient for them. Now you'll be using these buttons in the bottom for like navigating, and here's the assignment one, the name of the assignment, the date it was put by the date it was like created by the teacher, and this is the description of the assignment. This is the button to submit, and this is the deadline. Okay, so before that, I forgot to show you on the main page the assignment counts which we have. Okay, so currently on the right side, as we can see here, there's a small assignment section which we have on the main page for the like knowledge of the students, how many assignments they have submitted and are pending. Currently, as it's a newly created account, the allotted assignments are 5, submitted are 0, and pending are again 5. This count would automatically be updated once we submit any assignments. So just for the reference, I've shown you now it's 505, allotted 5, submitted 0, and pending 5. And If you see, all the assignments are pending, submit now, along with description buttons and the place to submit now. And also here, one thing I would like to tell, that assignment 4 is not a file upload thing. It's a form thing which the teacher wants to get. So also those functionalities we have. It's not just that for all assignments we do support file uploads. As we see here, we have the functionality of forms. Initially we thought that we can just hyperlink this to Google form or something, but then also we know that we can track that submissions whether the student has made or not, because it would depend on the email address and all those kind of things which he logs in from. So just because of that, we have just created a custom form for our portal purposes, and so that we can track also that which username has filled this. So this is the one assignment which we would not be seeing in the upload section. Otherwise, all the 4 assignments are there in the. So as soon as you click this, for all the 4 other assignments, we have the same page only here. Like all the 4 buttons would redirect it to here, except the assignment 4, which would just open up a custom form which we have created. So here, as you can see here again, we have my name and whatever instructions we have. It should not be sent on mail, it should be submitted via the portal only. And here are some of the basic or important instructions which we have told to the students. And assignment selection is the button where we would be seeing all the assignments. And as you can see that if I keep my cursor on assignment 4, then it shows blocked, or this kind of red symbol which was restricted, only because we don't have a file upload thing for that. For all others we have file uploads, but doesn't mean that this assignment is considered as submitted. If we already saw on the home page that the count is 505. It's not had it been considered as submitted, then it would have been 4. Allotted must be 5, submitted must be 1, and pending must be 4, but it was not the case. So it has to be submitted. And now you'd be seeing randomly you would pick, let's see, assignment 5. And yeah, here again we have some notes, and we can choose a file. Currently, I think below we have mentioned that it should be image or kind of a PDF file. We can accept all other kinds as well. We have not included videos as such because the size would be very large and we can't store that on servers. Currently, I'm using a free server, so I'd be uploading any random PDF file, and I'd be uploading. So if the upload is successful, again we would get a alert. Yeah, so here we have got alert. And yeah, if the PDF size is very large or kind of the format doesn't matches, then we have separate errors for that as well. Now that you can see that it's submitted, and this is the button which would link us to the assignment section which I showed you earlier. It's the same. This is the return to account, log out, and refresh page is just for the conditions where the page gets stuck because of the upload. We can refresh using that button. Now we again going to the assignments, and you'll be seeing what happened with that assignment 5 which we uploaded. So navigating to 5, and we can see that now the button has changed from pending to submitted, and now we have edit and delete functionalities as well here. And the assignment deadline is again here. Grading status is currently pending because the teacher has not given any marks, and the marks obtained are null out of 10. This all these procedures can be changed, like the marks obtained or the grading status, all can be changed from the teacher's side. And now we'll be checking whether on the home page the account got the count got updated or not. So yeah, here as we can see, now the count has changed to submitted 1 and pending is now 4. Okay, so the also now we'll be also going to upload again, and we'll be seeing what am I still able to submit assignment 5 or not. Yeah, so now here you can see that as the assignment file is already uploaded, so we have restricted the submissions to only one file per student. We can also accept multiple uploads, but currently we have just made it to single file per student. And also, like, because of this, it's also possible that students sometimes might make like a wrong submissions or those kind of things. For that reason only, we have provided edit and delete facilities for them. And all the cases, like whenever they raise their request for editing or deleting, we will be approving them. There is no condition for like rejecting or those kind of things. It's just an exceptional case where the teacher is already on the like review process, then she can block. Otherwise, there's like every time it be accepted, so that's a bane for them. Yeah, so this is done. Now we will be returning to the account, and now we'll be seeing the final thing. This is the music thing, and yeah, this is again very like custom thing, and the students can actually like put their suggestions on their mail, or they can just tell the teacher personally to like add in some kind of things, because again we are not promoting, or we are not accepting suggestions or allowing them to add their own or create their own playlist here. We are just like giving their predefined music. If you click on any music, then it will play. Yeah, so it's playing. I'm not very sure whether the audio would be shared along with this recording or not, but yeah. Below we have this like, yeah, so below we have our controls for controlling. So as we can see, it's again loading, buffering, and we can just listen to this music. And here we have like options for controlling the volume, rewind, shuffle, and here is the option for seeing all the available musics. So yeah, we have Sparks, Not Too Far, Ethereal Dreams, Snowfall, New Days, and these are all here as well. Again, we can like go to account, and the music will stop. Yeah. So now that is all about the demo, and now just for the last, very last thing, if we want, then we can check out if logout also works. Then yeah, it's again like telling me, are you sure if I want to log out, and I can just log out. Yeah, so it shows me logout successful, and have a nice day, and keep checking the portal time to time for new updates and announcements. Have a great day, and again we are on the, yeah, the main page, and now I will be manually like checking if I'm able to go to my account again. If that's the case, then that means our logout was not successful. It should give me a warning if the logout was successful. Okay, I mentioned I think the wrong URL. So yeah, also happened very magically. So yeah, magically in the sense that I forgot to show this part as well, that we have implemented custom our custom error pages. So yeah, and then we have student, and then we have account.php. Yeah, so yeah, this is the correct URL, and yeah, here we have gotten the warning. Stop there, and you're trying to enter without proper authorization, authentication, and permission. And this IP address thing is not very serious. We are not copying anything. It's just for their kind of purpose, because students do try to test such kind of things, and they try to access such kind of things. So just to like keep them in limits, we have just mentioned this IP address thing. Otherwise, nothing serious. We are not collecting any IP address here. And yeah, here also we have one of the constraints of like, if user tries to do an empty login, then again we have that stop there, and without entering details you cannot access. So yeah, that's all for the project, and I hope that you all like it. Thank you very much.